So what do you think people need to do as we look forward to more difficulties ahead? You know, food prices have gone up, and they're talking of the CO blank ID virus coming back and all that stuff. What do you think people should have on hand?
Well, piece of land for sure, and a knowledge of how to grow produce, and you know, to have the right produce is good too for whatever climate you're living in. Like these purple hull peas, these 4 rows that we have here, man, did they produce for us. And they're high in protein, and they're very filling, and you get a lot of I guess bang for your buck, if you want to say. But have a piece of ground seeds, know how to plant them, how to harvest them, and how to, especially how to preserve them. And also too, we need to understand the medicinal and edible values of what God has out in nature that's just growing of itself. Then, you know, if we don't have a piece of land, if we understand the properties and so forth of the wild plants that God is growing for us, that it's available there for us, if we can understand them, we'll be able to use them, because there's coming a time when we can't buy or sell, and every earthly support is going to be cut off from us. We're going to be put in that kind of a predicament if we're faithful. So having knowledge of plants, if you don't have a property for them, is also essential too. And I can't say enough, you know, if we've not made that spiritual preparation of purity of heart and mind, to allow that character to develop within us by the grace of God through faith, that purifies the soul, it'll be of no value anyways. So anyways, now in the times that we're living in, it's causing me to think more carefully of these things, and I hope that God has stirred your heart to consider these things, that we would be ready. And it's not just for us. There are many people that don't understand, and we want to help them to be ready as well. So anyway, that's just a few of my thoughts.
Okay, good. I appreciate it. And I want to share just a couple of things that I think would be beneficial to plant. This is buckwheat. Yeah, I know not everybody's gluten-free, but buckwheat is a grain that is very easy to grow, especially when it's warm. Very easy to harvest. It grows right here on the top. Now you just grab it, winnow it out, and there you've got your grain. Excuse me. These peas that we're picking right now are called pink-eye purple hulls. They're actually a southern pea, and we've grown them up here in North Dakota. You can see they don't all fill out nicely, but enough of them do. I planted 4 rows, and then I cover cropped a little area with them. And last time we picked, I think I got 4 or 5-gallon buckets, and this time we're pretty close to that. And these that I cover cropped, I didn't specifically plant to harvest off of, but I planted more to fix nitrogen in the soil. So some particular things that I think we need to have seeds for: there's a southern crowder pea that's very good. These pink-eye purple hulls are very good. You get a lot of bang for your buck for the space. Green beans give you a lot. Tomato, 1 tomato seed can yield pounds of harvest, and full of lycopene, good for all kind of, well, it's good for men and all kind of stuff. You can see I've got a little bit more buckwheat growing up there. So think on these things. Do you have your seeds? We have a little window of opportunity. Winter squash, there's winter squash over there. We don't have much time to get the seeds that we need before things go haywire again. So make haste. See you on the next video. So we're finishing up harvest here. We just wanted to add a little addendum to what we just shared. And that is do what you can. You know, if you don't have a piece of ground, you can grow in pots. You can learn. You can take classes on gardening. You can start gathering tools so that if the Lord does bind you up with some other family or what have you, then you'll be an asset and not a liability. So that's it. Take care.